The commemorative ceremony that marked the 20th anniversary of the Gung entrance and coronation ceremony of the true parents, the King and Queen of Peace in heaven and on earth, was held on July 29th with members of the true family and headquarters personnel in attendance. The ceremony provided a meaningful opportunity to reflect on the victorious course of Heaven's providence over the past 20 years and to honour true parents' achievements. Awards were presented to long-serving employees in recognition of their many years of dedicated service. Participants expressed their appreciation for the providential significance of the 20th anniversary of the Gung entrance ceremony and resolved to continue working toward the realization of one family of humankind under Heavenly Parent. As part of his Great Epic speaking tour, Church President Dr. Yong-cheon spoke on July 20th at Sogu Church in the Incheon, Gyeonggi West District. Dr. Song spoke on the providential course true parents have walked and encouraged participants to fulfill the mission of the Korean people and become central figures in completing the providence centered on True Mother. Following his talk, he met with members for an informal discussion, listening to their concerns and sharing in meaningful fellowship with them. The Tongil Group's 2026 Second Half Management Strategy Conference was held on July 24th at Gung. Tongil Group Chairman Kim Moon-sik emphasized ESG management focused on environmental impact, social responsibility and governance, and the development of new leadership, urging the group to become a well-trusted enterprise. The conference continued with presentations on second-half strategies from the group's affiliated companies, followed by a special talk on the Great Epic of the Chosen Han People of Korea. Participants discussed the group's vision and reaffirmed their commitment to work together for further growth in the second half of the year. A KCLC ACLC Los Angeles Clergy prayer meeting was held on July 23rd in the conference room of the Korea Religions Association. KCLC clergy members and young leaders from ACLC Los Angeles, USA participated together in the prayer meeting. Korea Religions Association Chairman Hyojeong emphasized, "Let's transcend denominational boundaries and bring hope to the world with hearts united." Through keynote presentations and unison prayer, participants strengthened their interfaith solidarity and resolved to offer their sincere devotion toward realizing a world of peace. A 16-week Hyojeong Camp for Family Happiness Team Leaders Workshop was held on July 24th and 25th at the Cheonbo Education Center and the HJ Heaven and Earth Cheonbo Training Center. Centered on the themes of purification, coaching and communication, the workshop reviewed ministry achievements for the first half of the year and through question and answer sessions helped each church develop a more concrete vision for the second half. Through night vigil devotions and a special lecture by World Mission Headquarters Director General Ken Do, participants renewed their commitment to practicing true love and resolve to take the lead in building happy family communities. The Heavenly Japan Seonghwa Students Summer School was held from July 23rd to the 30th. On the theme, Encounter the Heart of the True Parents in the Homeland, the program was designed to enable Japanese Seonghwa students to visit Korea's holy grounds and to establish a clear vision for their faith. Participants strengthened Korean-Japanese bonds of friendship through recreational activities. During a visit to Gung, they connected with True Parents' lives and providential course. The discussion session allowed Sonhak Educational Foundation Chairwoman Moon Yeonanim to encourage the participants and to explain the attitude of faith and the vision needed by young generation leaders. Missionary Moon Shin-chul likewise encouraged the students to inherit the will of Heavenly Parent and True Parents and to grow into global leaders. Participants also visited the Cheonpo Original Headquarters Church and the Hanamdong residence, touring holy sites deeply connected with True Parents' providential history. They also visited Gyeongbok Palace and Sunmun University to experience Korea's culture and educational environment. After 8 days in Korea, the Heavenly Japan Seonghwa students resolved to keep True Parents' heart in their bosom and faithfully continue the tradition of faith. A Heavenly Taiwan Pure Water Special Workshop held from July 17th to the 30th included a discussion session with missionary Moon Shin-chul. Missionary Shin-chul held the question and answer session with the participants to encourage them to connect deeply with True Parents' heart and hopes. The participants resolved to embrace Heaven's providential vision and to work for True Parents' will by becoming champions of Hyojeong, filial devotion. The 2026 National Ocean Challenge Program was held in Kodiak, Alaska from June 28th to July 21st, a transformative experience centered on personal growth and teamwork on the ocean. The 28 participants learned practical fishing and boating skills and fished in the same waters where True Parents had fished. They also took part in hiking and coastal environment cleanup activities, deepening their appreciation for nature and their sense of responsibility as its stewards. Hosted by the Family Federation in the Philippines, the Tongil Leaders Spirituality Workshop was held from July 13th to 19th at the International Peace Leadership College. Pastors from across the Philippines participated in the workshop, which featured presentations, reflection sessions, group prayer, a question and answer forum, and writing letters to True Mother. Heavenly Asia Chonshim Won Branch Director Kim In-chun emphasized leadership founded on absolute faith and filial love. Participants returned to their mission areas with renewed conviction and purpose, better prepared to serve their communities. A Heavenly Africa Northern Region Hyojeong Cheonbo Special Workshop was held on July 19th at the National Hyojeong Temple in Yopougon, Côte d'Ivoire. More than 600 members participated with the goals to offer devotions at Chonshimwon to resonate with Heaven's heart and to achieve the unity of mind and body. Participants also cleaned the streets and surrounding areas in Yopougon, putting their faith into practice through serving the local community. A Tongil Mudo recognition ceremony was held on July 19th at the National Hyojeong Temple in Yopougon, Côte d'Ivoire. Students who had trained diligently over the past year demonstrated the skills they had developed. Practitioners resolved to continue cultivating both mind and body while embodying and implementing the spirit of Tongil Mudo. A Heavenly Central and South America Chonilguk Pure Water Assembly was held at the Jardim Training Center in Brazil on July 25th for 850 young adults. Continental Director Kim Dong-woo reminded them that during her earlier visit to Jardim, True Mother had said, "I have seen your sincerity." He urged them to witness to other young people. Following Hyojeong Academy Director Emmanuel Sayavedra's remarks on the importance of the pure water movement, came cultural performances by the Heavenly Top Gun Missionaries and Brazil's own New Hope Garden Band, among others. Participants renewed their resolve to create a culture of peace that practices the ideals of true families. A special memorial service for the ascended national messiahs of Central America was held on July 19th at the Family Federation headquarters in Costa Rica. Central America District Leader Jacob Lim explained that national messiahs represent heaven's sovereignty and walk the path of the cross to take providential responsibility for a nation. Flowers and prayers were dedicated in remembrance, and leaders offered moving testimony to the great faith and love the national messiahs had offered in their nations. A 7-day Seonghwa Students' Workshop was held from July 13th to the 19th at the Family Federation headquarters in Brazil. The workshop included lectures on True Parents' teachings, the Pure Water Providence, Purity Education, and Chonshim Won Night Vigil devotions. From July 16th to the 20th, a summer camp was held at the São Bernardo do Campo Training Center, where participants shared practical ways to live their faith in daily life. A Hyojeong children's summer camp was held at the São Bernardo do Campo Training Center in Brazil from July 10th to 13th. The Hyojeong children learned about True Parents' teachings and life course and strengthened the foundations of their faith through community activities. A program for couples and families hosted by the Heavenly Europe and Middle East Blessed Family Department was held at the Mullet Training Center in Albania from July 18th to 19th. Families explored practical and spiritual paths toward fulfilling the 3 blessings and strengthening the marital bond, and couples and families deepened their shared faith and fellowship. A 2026 Family Summer Camp was held at the Charamont Training Center in France from July 13th to 17th. The program included presentations on core values, testimonies, shared reflections within families, and sports activities. Parents and children participated together in an environment that allowed families to step away from daily routines and forge deeper connections through shared effort. The 2026 Harp Workshop was held at the Chamarand Training Center in France from July 17th to the 19th. The transformative weekend was structured to encourage self-reflection, personal accountability, and moral clarity, helping participants to discover and own their purpose. Missionary workshops were held separately in London and Bolton, United Kingdom on July 18th, welcoming guests and new members alike. At Lancaster Gate in London, the Seed of Heart workshop was hosted by the North Thames Missionary team. The missionaries delivered lectures on divine principle and Champu Moron, and UK national leader Bogdan Pama presented a strategic and spiritual vision for the community. A community workshop was also held at the Bolton Peace Centre, where participants received presentations on our core teachings, defined by deep passion for Heavenly Parent and True Parents.